There are moments in life when the pain you carry feels invisible. You smile in front of people, you respond politely, you continue your responsibilities. Yet inside there is a storm that no one seems to notice. You try to explain yourself, but you're misunderstood. You try to remain silent, but that silence is interpreted as weakness. And slowly, a thought begins to form within you. Does anyone truly see what I'm going through? This is where faith reshapes your entire perspective. Because while people may overlook, misjudge, or even dismiss your pain, Allah does not. Not a single moment escapes His knowledge. The tear that falls when you are alone, the heaviness in your chest when you cannot explain your emotions, the Arabic, dot Arabic, lam Arabic, meme you endure without retaliation, every bit of it is seen, recorded, and understood. With absolute clarity, psychologically, one of the heaviest burdens a human being carries is the feeling of being unseen. It creates a sense of isolation, as though your suffering has no witness and therefore no value. But Islam removes that burden entirely. It teaches you that your experiences are not random, nor are they unnoticed. There is a divine awareness that is constant, precise, and deeply personal. You are never alone in your struggle, even when the world makes you feel that way. Think about the moments when you chose to remain patient instead of reacting. When you swallowed your anger, not because you were weak, but because you were trying to do what is right. When you forgave, even though you had every reason not to. These are not small actions, these are internal battles, and they are often harder than any external conflict. And yet, they are witnessed fully by the one who understands not just your actions, but your intentions, your thoughts, and even the emotions you try to suppress. There is also a profound philosophical comfort in knowing that nothing is lost. In this world, value is often assigned based on visibility. If people see your struggle, they sympathize. If they don't, it's as if it never happened. But with Allah, visibility is irrelevant. What matters is reality, and the reality of your pain, your patience, and your perseverance is Arabic, meme Arabic, het Arabic, va Arabic, wow Arabic, dot. It is Arabic, meme Arabic, het Arabic, va Arabic, wow Arabic, dot, in a way that no human recognition could ever match. This awareness transforms how you carry yourself. You no longer seek validation from people who cannot fully understand you. You no longer feel the need to prove your pain to those who doubt you. Instead, there is a quiet strength that develops within you, a strength rooted in certainty. Certainty that your Arabic, hot Arabic, Basis knows and will respond in the most perfect way. And this does not mean your pain disappears instantly, but it gains meaning, it gains purpose. It becomes part of a larger narrative, one in which every hardship you endure is acknowledged and every moment of patience is valued. You begin to realize that what you are going through is not just something to survive, but something that is shaping you, elevating you, and drawing you closer to the one who sees you completely. So when the world overlooks you, when people fail to understand you, and when your pain feels too heavy to carry, remind yourself of this simple but powerful truth: you are never unseen. And perhaps that is enough to keep you going, because when Allah sees your pain, it is never wasted. One of the most difficult tests a person faces is not just the pain itself, but the apparent absence of justice that follows it. You see what was done to you, you remember the words, the actions, the Arabic, dot Arabic, lam Arabic, meme, and then you look around and it seems as though nothing happens to the one who caused it. In fact, sometimes it appears as if they are moving forward in life without consequence, while you are left carrying the weight of what they did. This is where many hearts begin to struggle, not with the pain, but with the question, why is there no justice? But this is exactly where a believer is required to think beyond the immediate. Because in our Arabic, meme Arabic, het Arabic, dal Arabic, wow Arabic, dull understanding, we equate delay with denial. If something doesn't happen quickly, we assume it won't happen at all. Yet divine justice does not operate on human timelines. Allah is not bound by urgency, nor is he influenced by emotion. His justice is precise, measured, and perfectly timed. There is a deep psychological discomfort in waiting. The human mind seeks closure, it wants resolution, it wants to see the outcome, to feel that balance has been restored. But when that doesn't happen, frustration begins to grow. Sometimes it even turns into doubt, not necessarily in Allah, but in the system of justice itself. And this is where the believer must correct their perspective. Delay is not a sign of neglect. It is often a sign of depth. Because what Allah plans is not a reaction, it is a complete and comprehensive outcome. When human beings take revenge, they act based on what they see and feel in the moment. But Allah's justice encompasses what was hidden, what was intended, and what unfolded as a result. It is not partial, it is absolute. Sometimes the delay itself is part of the justice. The one who wronged you may be given time not as a reward, but as a test, or even as a means for their own accountability to increase. And at the same time, you are given time not as a punishment, but as an opportunity to rise, to grow, and to strengthen your reliance on Allah. What seems like imbalance on the surface is actually a perfectly balanced process beneath. Philosophically, this teaches you patience at a level that transforms your character. You begin to detach from the need for immediate outcomes. You stop measuring justice by what you see today and instead trust in what is guaranteed tomorrow. This shift is powerful because it frees you from the emotional burden of constantly questioning when. You begin to understand that when is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is how you respond. And there is also wisdom in not seeing immediate justice. Because if every Arabic, dot Arabic, lam Arabic, meme was instantly punished, the test of this life would lose its meaning. There would be no space for faith, no room for patience, no opportunity for moral choice. The delay creates the environment in which true Arabic, Alif Arabic, Fasiye Arabic, Meme Arabic, Alif Arabic, Noon is revealed, where you choose to trust even when you cannot see. So when you find yourself asking why justice has not yet arrived, remind yourself that nothing has been overlooked. What you are witnessing is not the absence of justice, but the unfolding of a plan far greater than your current perspective can comprehend. And perhaps the real test is not whether justice will come, but whether you can trust Allah enough to wait for it. Because when Allah delays, it is never without purpose, and when His justice arrives, it is never incomplete. There is a quiet struggle that takes place within a person who has been hurt, a struggle that very few people ever truly see. It is not the outward reaction that defines them, but the inward restraint, the moment when you could respond with anger, but you choose silence. The moment when you could expose, retaliate, or hurt back, but you hold yourself back not because you are incapable, but because you are conscious of Allah. That internal decision, that pause between feeling and action, is where patience, true Sabr, lives, and often this kind of patience is misunderstood. People may interpret your silence as weakness, your restraint as inability, your calmness as acceptance of Arabic, dot Arabic, lam Arabic, meme. But what they fail to understand is that there is a difference between being passive and being principled. You are not silent because you have nothing to say. You are silent because you have chosen a higher response. You are not holding back because you are weak. You are holding back because you are strong enough to control yourself. From a psychological perspective, this level of self-race, restraint requires immense emotional intelligence. It demands that you sit with discomfort rather than immediately escaping it through reaction. It requires that you process anger without letting it define your behavior. And most importantly, it asks you to trust that your restraint is not in vain, that it is seen, valued, and rewarded in ways that go far beyond immediate satisfaction. This is where faith transforms patience from a burden into a source of power. Because every moment you choose sabr over reaction, you are not losing, you are gaining. You are building something within yourself that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. You are strengthening a connection with Allah that is rooted in sincerity, not convenience. And even though the world may not acknowledge your struggle, it is being recorded with absolute precision. There is something deeply profound about the idea that your internal battles are witnessed. The conversations you have within yourself, the urges you suppress, the tears you hold back, these are not invisible. They are part of your journey and they carry weight. In fact, sometimes the battles no one sees are the ones that elevate you the most. And this elevation is not always immediate or visible. It may not come in the form of recognition, validation, or even relief in the way you expect. But it manifests in subtle yet powerful ways. You begin to notice a shift within yourself, a sense of calm where there was once chaos, a clarity where there was once confusion. You start to realize that your strength is not dependent on others, but on your ability to remain grounded in your values. Philosophically, this redefines what it means to win. In a world that often equates victory with dominance or retaliation, Islam teaches you that true success lies in self-mastery. The ability to control your Arabic, Alif Arabic, Lam Arabic, Noon Arabic, Va Arabic Sin, to act with intention rather than impulse, to prioritize what is right over what feels satisfying in the moment. That is a form of success that no one can take away from you, and perhaps the most beautiful part of this process is that your patience does not go unnoticed by the one who matters most. Every second of restraint, every moment of trust, every act of dignity in the face of pain, it is all being preserved. Not a single effort is wasted, so when you feel like your patience is going unrecognized, remind yourself that you are not performing for Arabic, Alif Arabic, Lam Arabic, Noon Arabic, Alif Arabic Sin. You are living for Allah, and what He records carries a weight far greater than anything this world can offer. Because in the end, your patience is not just something you endure, it is something that elevates you. There is a question that lingers in the hearts of those who have been wronged, especially when time passes and nothing seems to change. What if justice never comes? It's a question born not from Arabic, Daida Arabic, Tain Arabic, Vain faith, but from the weight of human experience. Because in this Arabic, Dal Arabic, Noon Arabic, Varsiya Arabic Alif, we are used to seeing incomplete stories. We witness Arabic, Dot Arabic, Lam Arabic, Meme, but we don't always witness its consequences. We see pain, but we don't always see resolution. And over time, this can create a quiet fear that some wrongs might simply go unanswered. But this is where the believer anchors themselves in a truth that is not dependent on what they see, but on what they know. And what we know is this: no Arabic, Dot Arabic, Lam Arabic, Meme escapes accountability, not a word, not an action, not even an intention that led to harm. Everything is preserved with a level of detail and accuracy that the human mind cannot fully comprehend. The reality is that justice in this life is limited. It is constrained by evidence, by systems, by human error, and sometimes by power dynamics. People get away with things, narratives are manipulated, truth is hidden, and even when justice is served, it is often partial, It addresses the surface, but not the depth of what was done. This is why placing your Arabic, Kaf Arabic, Alif Arabic, Mim Arabic, Lam expectation of justice in this Arabic, Dal Arabic, Noon Arabic, Farsi Ye Arabic Alif will always leave you feeling unsettled. Islam shifts that expectation. It does not deny the importance of justice in this life, but it teaches you that this life is not the final court. It is only a part of the process. The ultimate Arabic, Deen Arabic, Dal Arabic, Alif Arabic, Lam Arabic, Ta belongs to the Arabic, Alif, Mamdud Arabic, Get Arabic, Rot Arabic Ta, where nothing is hidden, nothing is distorted, and nothing is forgotten. Imagine a system where every Arabic, Dot Arabic, Lam Arabic, Meme is brought forward, not based on witnesses who can lie or forget, but based on a record that is flawless. A system where even the oppressed will testify, where even the smallest injustice will be accounted for, and where no status, no wealth, no influence can alter the outcome. This is not just justice, it is perfect justice, and for the one who has been hurt, this belief is not just theological, it is deeply psychological. It gives you closure without needing to see the outcome immediately. It allows you to release the burden of constantly seeking revenge or validation, because you know that what was taken from you will be restored in a way that is far greater than anything you could reclaim on your own. At the same time, it creates a sense of responsibility within you. Because just as you seek justice for what was done to you, you are also accountable for how you treat others. It humbles you. It reminds you that Arabic, Dot Arabic, Lam Arabic, Meme is not always loud or obvious. It can exist in small actions, careless words, or even in neglect. And knowing that everything will be accounted for makes you more conscious, more careful, more just in your own behavior. There is also a profound wisdom in the idea that some justice is delayed until the Arabic, Alif, Mamdud, Arabic, Get Arabic, Rot Arabic Ta, because certain wounds cannot be fully healed in this Arabic, Dal Arabic, Noon Arabic, Farsi Arabic Alif. Some losses cannot be replaced, some pain goes too deep to be resolved through worldly means, but Allah, in His infinite wisdom, ensures that nothing remains unresolved. What cannot be fixed here will be perfected there. So when you feel that sense of injustice, when your heart questions the silence, remind yourself that silence is not absence. It is simply the space before a certainty that every Arabic, Dot Arabic, Lam Arabic, Meme will be addressed, every Arabic, Het Arabic, Af will be returned, and every soul will stand before the most just. And perhaps the greatest comfort is this: you do not need to carry the burden of settling every score. Because when Allah takes control of justice, nothing is missed, nothing is unfair, and nothing is ever left incomplete.